Cek cek.
Bu, sorry bu, tapi saya lagi.
Adakah. Lagi nggak main bang, lagi mau gacha dulu bang. Bentaran aja, mau gacha doang ini bang. Sorry bang ya. Besok kita mabar bang.
Please welcome.
Ini. Cek. Gaskan. Oh. Apa guys? Banyak duit kan? Ada aja. LNC bang, udah dapet C kemarin bang. Ini nyari delpi sekarang ini. Kemarin 5.400 dapat si dapat C sama stamina. Tapi di akun utama bang, bukan di akun ini. Dapat reaction apa? 900 pertama nih. Lanjut kah? Sepatu. Astaga. Betul? Pemimpin. Mana ya? Kalau lanjutin, sorry, lanjut dah. Itu aja lah. Cut, nanti saya rungkat. Mana sepatu? Betul, Bang Al. Kayak capture card. Capture cardnya sambung ke PS sama ke PC ya, Bang. Thank you, Bang Al. Pokoknya maunya dari zero, Bang. Tapi dapatnya ini. Syukur aja, Bang. Bang Enos, thank you, Bang Enos. Nanti siapa ya? Satu squad ya. Squad bansos ya, Bang. Hmm. Misternya apa nih ya? Bukan akun utama ini, Bang. Efootball. Circle instinct. Kekuatan tendangan. Iya, Kak. Di sini kebanyakan striker insting bang. Coba yang pakai ini. Bam. Nah, langsung dapat larang gitu kan. Tapi di Instagram saya lihat striker ini kebetulan dapat striker insting. Wow, tergantung pelatih juga sih ini. Atau mesti diracik dulu ya. Kayak bisa aja ngeracik saya. Striker insting. Ya lumayan bang, naik juga deh. Enggak naik juga sih. 105 tetap. Bang, bapak pakai headset, betul? Pakai headset PS5. Apa sih banyak sekali buat striker ya? Tes dulu lah, isi dulu ya. Thank you ya Bang Al ya. Udah headset layar Bang Al. Oh, resolusinya mungkin itu Bang. Pas di gini pakai layar full deh Bang. Pas setting di TikTok studionya Bang. Ada layar full otomatis tuh atau diseret dia Bang. Ditarik dia pinggir-pinggirnya tuh Bang. Saya dulu juga gitu kecil ya. Jadi sih baru beli segini dulu. Tuh Bang Vin, Silvestri. Mana ya? Ya, mana dia? Akan buat sekarang keren. Mari kita coba. Ketemu kah Bang Al? Soal season nggak terlalu berat ya Bang, bagi sombongnya yang sudah divisi 1. Iya kan Bang, mungkin orangnya masih gini Bang, belum pada yang banyak yang di sini. Mungkin karena hadiahnya cuma Firman Lopez doang.
You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Not an easy choice to pick out one, but I'll go for Alexander Pato because he can register some spectacular goals, and there aren't too many who can match him for straight line pace whilst keeping control of the ball. So yeah, he's got to be a considerable danger. Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Mungkin pada ikut kompetisi mungkin.
It's Bebeto. Bellingham calmly anticipates.
Persiapan kompetisi mungkin. Semuanya.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Pato. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And he's got the beating of his man. He's got the goal! Oh, how good is he?
Thank you Muhammad Rehan.
Got himself an absolute pinch.
Kenapa ya? Di PSP nggak ada fitur turnamen gitu ya Bang? Hah?
Executed with deadly efficiency. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's
Masa nggak ada yang Inter Milan itu kan?
and they're dazed. So a breakthrough already. Ooh, perfectly measured that.
Mana?
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Caresses it through. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pato. Bellingham.
Bisa ya? Mungkin enggak sih kalau Inter Milan semuanya bisa dapat sih kan?
Rijkaard. Oh, that's nice. Tries to play it through. Lee Kang in. Nakata. And it's Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. And he's decent chance! No mistake!
Mana yang gampang banget? Ini saya dibantai ini.
In double quick time. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Waduh.
Nakata. No way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Back into the middle, and he's in on goal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a good foot in there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Up Hee-sung. Van Basten. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat.
Yes. Saya lihat statusnya tuh. Saya lihat ini.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was
Ini
no way
TikToknya,
through.
reels TikToknya.
Zanetti. Nakata.
Tapi udah divisi 1 mantap bang. Ini.
That's a cute ball. Defending was strong and firm. Lee Kang in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Saya mah pelan-pelan aja bang.
Belletti. He won't be happy with that one. That's good running with the ball. Great vision.
Sama-sama Milan ini ya. Oh begitu.
Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Nakata. Can he get on the end of it? He's had a shot!
Kenapa sih?
Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Zanetti plays it forward.
Siap.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Emang gitu ya football bang.
Lee Kang in, foot in.
Ngeselin tapi pengen terus mainnya.
And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half? Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Attention, attention, le trafic risque d'être très dense dès le coup de sifflet final.
Sekarang nggak push lagi bang. Oke.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Musim itu 2000 poin, 2000 poin.
Le numéro 27.
And we're underway again.
Le numéro 14.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they Peters, give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Now he's got space here, and that could set him on his way. He's free. Shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kan juga gini masih awal season dong.
They've played it short.
Saya yakin lah.
Crosses it in. And the shot.
Bang Vin pasti bisa
Just
itu.
off target. Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. No way through there. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Well, we're certainly going to see it. Goes for a shot.
Ya ampun, malah digolin terus.
Just relentless. And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Main santai pakai akun kecil. Oh iya, akun kecilnya Bang Vin setara dengan akun utama saya.
Now they've got to stir a revival. Lee Kang in. Robson. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. And the shot! He has done it!
Mana di pantai gini ya?
No longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket. And that means just one thing, match ball. Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, their manager seems to... Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it.
Ini lepas buatan ini.
And it's Rijkaard. Ball's played through. Can he get onto this? Showing good feet. Rijkaard has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Van Basten. Shot, surely! It's not an especially good pass, that. Chouameni, this is the time you need that pace. He's had it taken off him. That's a super give and go. Bellingham. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well stopped. Now it's Pato. Rijkaard. And this is Pato. That is great defending, so alert. The perfect tackle, he's been superb. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Nakata. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's been played through.
Iya kan?
Clearly disappointed with
Udah
the
mulai
pass.
pakai
They should have
SE
been a lot better there. The final ball
main
was
sini.
very poor.
Jangan.
Now it's Lee Kang-in, and he's managed
Ya
to get
apa juga
free.
sih.
Chance for a shot. It's a goal.
Memang
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
iya kan?
Some of
Bisa
those
saja
players look
SE.
totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. It's become a case of men against boys.
Mas, udah kena bantai lagi.
And that is a
Ini
little
kosong.
undercooked.
Il y aura 2
We
minutes de temps
expected better, and so
additionnels.
did he. 2 minutes to be added on.
Asem dong.
Lee Kang-in, he has found the way through. Van Basten. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or
Biji musuhnya. Tidak saya. Bagus bang, good. Tapi nggak ada tempat dia bang, dia nggak bisa dipakai AMF dia, harus SF ya, sama RF. Jadi dia nggak kepake dia bang. Tapi bagus sih kalau bisa pakai dia. Ini main langsung kalah. Fiksi dua langsung ketemu. Semakin malam semakin susah musuhnya. Terus gue langsung dapat ini satu. Wah, cetangan tuh. Tapi tendangannya enak dia bang. Pernah saya pakai dia waktu gini. Speednya lumayan. Saya ni cuma bisa
Well,
SS
what a
dia,
scene we have here. There's a real
Jadi
expectant buzz
AFF
in
ya.
the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go
Sama
any minute
sayap
now.
kanan. Striker bisa nih.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Much more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, this could be a chance, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space.
Hey.
And played right into his path. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kilitshoy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Busuk nih.
And he cuts out the supply. Neither side especially adventurous early on. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mateus, great vision. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Sorry.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Forlan. Kilitshoy. Bellingham. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Look at the space here. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Sini gitu umpan.
Kilitshoy.
Jelas.
Kukchu.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Zanetti. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's in a good position here. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no, that could be danger here. And he's away. Big and Batistuta!
Enggak terpancing untuk maju.
Place it forward.
Oh.
Alonso. And he's whipped it across. That has been knocked clear. Adams. And it's Kukchu. Robertson. Now it's Neymar. He could be in here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso goes short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Etc.
It's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea,
It's
but the
really
execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of it? Big chance!
What a quick and save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Killishoy aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. It's run loose here. Now it's Forlan. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's straight offside. Now it's Pato. Bojan. Couldn't squeeze it through. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Something like
Play
that.
for a goal kick. Pumas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Bojan. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bellingham will not want to lose out here. Forlan! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Patu.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Número 2. Entran número 97. Número 22. Número 10.
Rijkaard gets it
Número
away.
17.
That has not gone well. Bojan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's tidy. And that interception was
Voilà, oui.
most necessary.
Voilà, oui. Donc, Simon. Voilà, itu bahasa apa? Bahasa Malaysia. Pernah saya
And
dengar
now
dulu.
a sudden chance to counter.
Voilà, oui.
still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, super ball! And
Ya,
defending
yes.
his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Abang bisa nyebut aja tadi guys.
Mateus. And it's Belling. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Berdeta yang baru, wes, ulang tahun kan?
Paris Saint-Germain
Kalau
have
ulang tahun kalau gitu. Siman.
cleared without
Putar,
complication.
putar.
Pumas have the chance to go the other way.
Kayak gitu ya. Sing.
That is good alertness. Tries to play it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's
Oh,
shifting
kalah,
through
bro.
the gears here.
Masa sama dia kalah jadi.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Selamat ulang tahun Bang Siman. Yang keberapa nih ulang tahun? Yang ke-17 kan Bang Siman?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Pato. Bojan. Mateus.
Wah,
And
ini
he gets rid in a hurry.
pernah dapat bola seperti ini. Ya ampun, pemain diam gitu.
Can't be faulted for their attitude. If they go on to win this, it'll be
Aubameyang and the shot. Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? A reprieve.
Bola dua,
Perhaps
astaga.
momentary.
Bola dua kan?
Looking for the run.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Apa tuh?
Bojan.
Ini kan sana apa
Nicely
tuh?
weighted ball. Adams
Ooh.
wins the duel this time. That's been cut out. Well played. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pusing saya sama game plan sendiri.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus. Belling can see things others simply cannot. Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Ah. Gimana bang? Gak ngerti saya bang.
He was eager to take that.
Aduh.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ini iya ya. 2 jari. 20 sih. Mantap. Awal 20-an ada ya.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Neatly clipped into space. And he's heaved it away. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might...
Ampas. Mainan saya ampas. Nah, itu langsung Ini kok. Coba gitu. Pasang kaca masuk tower. Dia mana di sini tuh? Ini biasa. Pusing lihat presiden gitu. Coba-coba aja bang. Kita coba-coba aja. Bang Siman nggak push divisi kan Bang Siman? Ada Om Sukucu. Halo Bang Om Sukucu. Belum tidur kah Om Sukucu? Halo Om. Gimana perdivisian Om? Ya main sundul lah astaga. Mati ya kerjaannya dia. Wih, apa ini? Dorong-dorong kan? Memang racik sundul ya. Apalah. Apa tukang umpannya siapa ya? Ini paling siapa? Belum main divisi U. Nunggu pertengahan season ya? Oh ya.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Sungguh
the
giring
camaraderie.
harambol.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary.
Gimana Bang
And we
Ilham?
should be in for something very special.
Apa lah. Namanya game kayak orang
We
Bang
are
Ilham.
already underway.
Respect aja respect.
Khan, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor.
Salah enak sekali bawa bawaan bola.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, well played.
Ini
He's having a go. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game.
kira pemain saya.
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they
Bisa salah gitu ya?
defense. And this is Marmouche. Lovely pass. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it
Bang Baka sudah jatuh stamp kah? Sudah kemarin
There's
Bang.
a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an
Tapi
option
bukan
with
di
him.
akun ini Bang, di akun utama saya.
Great vision. Mateus.
Oh, ke sana?
Interception. And he can clear it away.
Sial, kayak ada orang lagi yang diumpan itu. Kayak gitu Bang.
It's a sharp pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Kemarin Gacha dapat nyacer sama gini sama stamp.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Nah, mati saya. Oh, sorry.
Foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Berapa poin tuh? Berapa kawannya? 5.400 doang. 6 kali spin loh. Enggak terlalu rungkat.
Jordi Alba delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's through here. If you have just joined us, well,
Ini tadi sekali spin dapat segini. Si Patu. Si Patu bukan si Adriano saya.
Got that quite right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Nicely worked. Good read, needed to be calm, getting this one clear. Bellingham. Shot, and he shoots!
Masuk.
Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Nakon Rachazima really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yes, busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Mateus. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal, but chance for
Release.
He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run this time, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Bang Tino jadi gini dia.
Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication.
Aduh.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Howson clears it away. Pato, he is of course well known for his dancing feet. Can he get on the end of this? Bastoni calmly anticipates. Half time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Pato.
Gak lari deh guys.
Target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pinches it off him. Skriniar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through.
Wih.
Chance to do some mighty
Oh,
effort.
selamat
Well,
saya.
now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way.
Wih.
Some resolute defending there. Grealish. Grealish does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Might come loose. So much. Big chance.
Wah.
Really
Waduh.
close shave and the last action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for
Yang
the
lima
latter.
rasanya
Go
pakai.
for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Woi, kalau Bang Genji itu setiap ada banner baru digacha semua sama Bang Genji itu musik kocok.
Mateus, who's set up one goal so far, he's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Jordi Alba, a header!
Selamat bro.
And kept out by
Iya Bang. Coba tanya dia mana. Oh, udah
Really
siap.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Zanetti.
Mengerikan sebenarnya dia. Om
And
Sukoce.
oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
The message is clear. None shall pass.
Dek
It's
patuh.
2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Played into space out wide. Cleared away. Pato. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Saya sampai sekarang belum pernah menang lawan coba segini.
He's got away. Here it is, crossed in. Oh no, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Ronaldinho. Oh no, this does not look good.
Woi, mantap.
And he's running through.
Nakon Rajazima really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is he's through. It's one-on-one.
Wih.
With a fine tackle.
Patuh.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played.
Saya nggak pernah menang.
Aims beyond the defence, and this is Marmoush. He can finish.
Ayah.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Belling. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
Woi.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves
Adakah sekali
from the spot.
Ya ampun, baru saya mau nendang pakai dia. Saya ganti dia ya. Oh enggak jadi deh. Ada bisa lagi mainnya. Oh nggak bisa.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15, Alexandre Pato. À sa place, le numéro 19, Owen.
Khan will have to save it here or there's real trouble.
Kok pelan sekali ya? Aduh, kok pelan sekali ya?
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Great defending, strong and determined.
Aduh.
This is Drogba. Neymar has it in a wide position. Howson gets it away. Owen neatly clipped into space.
Wah,
Nothing wrong with
pelanggaran
that
deh.
tackle. Ball wide
Jelas.
cleanly.
Tarkam kali nih.
Neither of these
Valentino.
two want to come off second best. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide. Mateus. Now there's the shot.
Wih,
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead.
ya, sial.
From Khan. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner.
Apaan sih saya?
They've played it short. Oh, super. He's had a shot.
Kerasnya.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here.
Ya ampun.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that's a very decent ball. And a chance!
Oh,
It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Traditionnel, 3 minutes.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, then
Added time is up, and there
Thank
goes
you.
the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Marmouche claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
lucu lagi. 56. Ada ya? Banyak kali ya? 56 lah ya. 56 dia naik guys. Wah tuh 3 pertandingan belum nyetak gol. Om Sukucu lagi main kah? Oi, Bang Nebo. Main misi ya? Lupa lagi ganti nomor punya paket. Dia mau diganti deh. Oh, dia mau back. Oke. Striker anomali deh guys. Yaunis, thank you. Welcome abangku yang baru bergabung, yang belum follow, gaskan follow dulu abangku. Mabar, astaga. Baru bangun kah ini? Bang Neymar? Wih, mantap. Baru naik divisi 1 nih, mantap. Sudah tersertifikasi udah. Divisi 1 yang sudah terverifikasi.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Howson playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Oh, easy pickings there. No way through. Quite a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. Great vision. And this is Pato. Rijkaard. Mateus does really well there, strong defending. Crosses it in.
Waduh. Aduh.
Raul.
Malam Bang Dani.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good take and a good air. Tries a shot.
Tembak apa gitu.
The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Bellingham really did pass up on a good opportunity.
Istirahatin dulu Bang Neymar.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Atau buat akun dulu lagi.
Caceres. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Terus selempang.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Makanya nggak seru kan Bang Neymar kalau awal-awal season udah divisi 1. Kalau main takut.
Setting themselves up for a counter attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those
Kalau nggak dimainin nggak ada kerjaan.
willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rijkaard. And here's Pato. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. And the ball's gone astray.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Zanetti. Fermin. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rice. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
He got rid because he was under pressure.
Pato finds himself offside.
Gimana Bang Dani? Lagi ngapain di malam hari ini? Nunggu sahur kah Bang Dani?
Grealish. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Grealish powering forward.
Shotnya masih lama kan?
Now it's Lopez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he plays one through. Pato looks to get on the end of this.
Yes.
Pato. Well timed, excellent interception. Raul. For Rice. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Ini ya.
Baresi. Gabriel. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Caceres. It's not an especially good pass, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Lopez. Caceres. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now Howson. Rice. Fermin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinches it off him. Fermin. Can he get on the end of this? Well, what's he going to do? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Turns and goes back. Mateus. You won't be happy with that one. Gabriel. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been cut short. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. Cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Bisa berlari deh.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Aduh.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Pato. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Mateos!
Orang itu kan.
It's run loose here.
Waduh. Ayo Gus. Aduh susah sekali nih. Dari tadi saya ke patusin Chris nih. Pat kelimen nggak gultul nih patu nih.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Not the most accurate pass. Raul.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Bertahan total ya tadi nih.
They continue each to cancel the other out. And this is Pato. Tries to pass it through. Pato! And collective relief reached on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rice does well to get it back. And here's Pato. And it's Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Berapa poin Pato? Tadi 900 poin aja dapat sekali.
Alexander Pato really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Masih ada sisa koin tadi. Karena pertama gacha udah dapat satu, takutnya dalam.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Gini.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Not got that quite right. This is Zico.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Keluar pemain namanya baru.
That's going up
Ini
front in a
tersengat
hurry.
ya.
Boyan. Kilitshoy.
Ya ampun.
Now it's Zico. Aims beyond the... It's
Pato! Astaga, Pato belum cetak gol.
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alexander Pato clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Baresi. Coming on to replace him is number 27.
Bullish header!
Selection.
Cover this. No way through.
Boom.
Shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chooses to go back.
Ya.
Serginho deals with that comfortably.
Aduh, satu.
Here needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on
Terlalu
the ball.
kepatuhan.
Well, this team
Kepatuhan.
is relentless. They
Lebih
give
mau
play
minta
and
gol
there's no
ke-1 kan.
compromise.
Kurang positif memang.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And it's Zico. That's been slipped through. Kilishoy is firing after that one. Bellingham. Now it's Pato. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free.
Ay, gak dapat sepatu.
Certain sixth sense.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that
No.
took off the clock. No
No,
need
guys.
to overly commit now.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
2 added minutes.
2
has been
minutes to be added
indicated.
on. Mateus looking for options for movement. Howson going vertical. Just eases him off the ball. Azar looking for a run-up. Floats it through. And it's made its way to him.
Nice.
And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Kilitshoy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Everybody to make sure to put
What were your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Banyak-banyak ya? Last clear. Alah, Patu cetak gol Patu. Pak Patan. Puasa ngegol Patu astaga. Artian sih. Satu aja ini.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
In a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. Great chance!
Akhirnya Alexander Pato.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defense saw nothing coming.
Masih jam 12 ya. Di sini udah jam 1.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Corner given.
Well, height could make
Sekarang masih jam 12 ya?
on these set pieces.
Itu cuy. Beda setahun, beda sejam.
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is De Bruyne. Keeper's
Live
got
on.
good distance on that. Van Bouten kept his eye on it.
Live.
He's there.
Oh, maksudnya Om Sukojo.
And the counter is on. He can run onto that. Interception.
Okay.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Paris Saint-Germain look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Pato.
Marmouche.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's bustling through. Oh,
Marmouche. Om Sukojo lagi gini deh, lagi memantau. Lihat peta perangan. Nah.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui
Banyak
s'affiche.
naiknya mainnya. 41 naiknya. Terus lagi kayak. Tapi baru sebentar soalnya. Betul.
Kita menarik sekali. Biarlah, biar ada aja.
Akun lain nih bang. Bang Muhammad Samplo.
Akun saya banyak bang, jadinya saya harus membagi-bagi waktu. Astaga.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game
Supaya
yet to
semuanya
kick off.
sebagian
The
jatah.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Tadi udah.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the
Tadi
fact that
sore
this
tapi
guy
nggak live ya.
Saliba starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to
Nah,
be
itu nggak
very
login
confident and
doang.
comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving
14 kan
forward.
saya.
He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's a lovely, neat pass. Pato receives it in a good position here, and he's away. Decent chance! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the
Dapat
spot.
cute belum?
Paris Saint-Germain
Di akun ini
have
sudah
themselves a chance from
sudah
the
dapat
spot
cute.
to open the scoring.
Tapi nggak saya mainin.
And he's buried it. 1-0.
Nggak masuk starting line up ya.
And that is precisely
Saya nggak pakai
what
SS soalnya
I
Om
just think
Sukoci.
the keeper committed himself too early.
So the game's first
Soalnya saya
significant
tambahin
moment,
IMF
and
nggak
it's
bisa
gone
ternyata
earlier
dia.
than we
Git
anticipated.
dapat IMF.
Rice. Now it's Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Shapes to shoot.
Waduh,
That is some save from De Gea. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Bang gacha Del Piero kah? Tadi maunya gacha Del Piero, Bang. Tapi baru 900 poin pertama udah dapat Pato, saya berhenti gacha.
Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Soboslai gets into a good position.
Masih takutnya lompat gitu.
Soboslai is very much the
Aduh, mati saya.
He's having a shot. Sticks it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and
Berapa
great
dia
use of
masuk tadi ya?
space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Batistuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the
Gacha
pass
siapa,
was sublime.
Bang
The
Andri?
finish was substandard. What a
Tam kah?
disappointment.
Apa? Oh, Adriano kah? Memang fans Inter Milan satu ini memang luar biasa.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Gak pernah dapat kan, Bang Andri?
That's a nicely shaped ball. It could be shoots.
Oh,
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Not a twitch, not a blink. Well, I'm not
Harus
sure what body language the keeper was trying to read.
kayaknya memang harus sesekali emang kayak gitu kayaknya
2
Bang
goals
Andri.
on the day, and he may not yet be done. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's beaten the shots. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The Minter.
Perfect
Wih,
placement
khusus Minter
and
aja
one
gitu.
place the keeper couldn't
Wih,
reach.
berarti
He had
striker
the
udah
whole
lengkap
picture in
2
his
berarti
head,
ini ya.
Peter. He didn't even look at the
Thierry
goalkeeper.
sama si Adriano.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Saya tadi gacha.
Beautiful front-footed
Saya tadi
football.
gacha
The
Bang Andri.
manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team
Maunya
clean
nyari Del
every
Piero ya
detail.
dapatnya Pato sekali spin
Ball's out.
yang
It'll be a throw in
900.
again. Hazard has it out wide and in space.
Nah, mulai.
Pato is a player who's always giving defenders
Ya,
headaches. Knocks it into space. Back into the middle.
sorry.
Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very
Ish.
different outcome there.
Ronaldo
Getting up to the final pass.
Ronaldo
These
Nazario ya.
just couldn't pick out that.
Ini ampun.
And he hits the net. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Begini ya,
Kyoto Sanga
backnya
is such an adept counter-attacking team. They
mantep
produced
backnya
something
ini
out of
mantep.
nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Licin sekali
Oh, what
si
a difference
Batistuta.
a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Cross to the back post.
Waduh.
Right in! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in.
No, no, no,
He's
no.
managed to get free. Crossed into the
Ini
middle.
selamat.
No messing about. Just bludgeoned away.
Iya kah?
This is
Mau
Pato.
keluar Inter kah si
Time
Ronaldo itu?
interception. Mateus conjures time and space.
Kalau misalnya nggak keluar Inter tetap digacha kah?
Well, that is one way to
Bang
stop
Andri.
him. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Threads one in.
Aduh,
And
offside
whistle's
lagi.
gone, presumably for offside. Howson. Howson is the team's great visionary. McAllister. Saliba cuts out the pass. Rice to Azar. And it's Azar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Paris Saint-Germain do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And the second half gets underway. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar tries a shot.
Nice.
What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent.
Masih
The way
kurus
he
ya ternyata
cut it
ini.
so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Azar. Mamouche. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep,
Ya
and
dah,
he wins
asik.
out.
Hafal dah sip.
And he is going into that little black book. Azar. Batistuta.
Guys.
Nicely weighted ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Wah, melayang tuh.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. And this is Pato. Great shot!
Nice.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting. Can he finish?
Selamat.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Neymar.
Yes.
He's a sharp little ball here. Gets into some space. Incoming delivery.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Belum lari dia.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly
sekarang
didn't
ada.
help themselves by telegraphing that one.
He's had a
Boom.
shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. McAllister. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Ampun dah.
And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish?
Ampun dah.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's running through. Pato. Plenty of aim at here. And they've been given a
Siang. Pelanggaran ni.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ini macam
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Pato. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's a shade optimistic.
keras coy.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision.
Kyoto Sanga really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Soboslai gets over and intercepts. Messi, he is through here. Mateus, well, they've got it again.
No.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to move forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Kyoto Sanga really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nice.
Substitution.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
No.
5 minutes to add. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Marmouche. He's through, now is he in? They're urging him to shoot. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right.
Mana tambahan waktunya 5 menit.
And it's Bojan. That was good alertness. Bellingham. Oh, he's onto this. Messi.
Nice.
That's it. It is all over.
Senin pick apa?
Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile.
Kurang tahu.
They have held on in a
Kurang tahu
difficult
ya.
watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Pato.
Paling showtime
Man
mo.
of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please look at the screen for information.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Paris Saint-Germain really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Belum ada bocoran sih Om, yang ada POTW aja baru. Di Efootball juga belum ada. Ini kali lagi sekali. Mungkin momentum ini. Kayaknya short time sih kayaknya konsekuensi. Masih dia kerjanya segini. Si Nick ultimate siapa ya? Apa ya? Karena nggak tahu.
Bentuknya, oi.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Nah,
The mood
dua
is
bangun juga.
boisterous. It is a perfect
Satu
ambience
jam,
for the
ya 2
central
jam.
characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ya disuruh ya.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Grealish. Marmoush. And this is Pato.
Nice.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Grealish. Marmoush. And here's Rijkaard. Showing good feet. Oh, super ball. And he's had a hit.
Oh,
that is
Bang,
very
ya.
close.
Gimana Bang sih?
Great effort. There was
Bang
very
si
little
ganteng.
outlet to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Pato. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Grealish. Van Dijk. And he's in on goal.
Nah, juga tuh.
Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot
Quick,
of the
quick,
ball
saya.
and have a 1-0
Nah,
lead
ada
to
speaker
show
semua
for it.
bener.
Vardiol.
Nah,
This is Owen.
udah.
He won't be happy with
Bang
that
itu
one.
cuma nyapa doang.
Rice. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Aduh.
Rice. It's run loose here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in.
Nah,
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
iya bangku, Bang si ganteng gimana? Nah,
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw.
sahur masak apa nih Bang sini?
Now, can they get him away? Mateus's delivery. Kunde with the clearance.
Boom, aduh.
Too much on it, and that is
100 ada.
easy claim for the keeper.
Nggak ada 100, adanya 200 ya.
And here's Pato.
Gimana dong?
Approaching the half-hour mark. Great defending, strong and determined.
Gimana dong Bang Si?
Grealish, Marmoush,
Boom.
shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is
Nggak apa-apa
so
sih.
good, such sharp
Iya
skills
Bang
and
Si
such a
ya nggak apa-apa,
delicious
saya
finish.
yang nggak apa-apa.
What a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's
Bang Si monitor keduanya pakai apa itu Bang Si?
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yang bisa posisinya nyungsep gitu.
Now it's
Kayak
Kane.
nyungsep. Bisa gini.
Just the goalkeepers and the shot
Sial.
sticks it away.
Virgil van Dijk dong.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Selebrasi dia
That's what
coy.
the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
QWERTY. Yang utamanya MSI. Dia QWERTY itu.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Berapaan itu Bang? Sorry. Mulai dah.
Well read, nice interception. And this is Marmoush. Marmoush. Now it's Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ambitious ball here. It's come to nothing.
Wah, masa begitu caranya dia?
Now it's Kaka.
Buang bola.
Zanetti.
Berapaan Bang sih?
Options for movement.
Malah nggak dijawab sama dia.
And he's been shifted off it. Neymar.
Malah ketiduran Bang sih.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Grealish. That's a nicely weighted pass. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Guardiola. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo,
QWERTY
press
22
higher up
inch.
the pitch, pass quicker, and tire
750.
out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain are
Yang
leading
betul lah
by
Bang.
one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Betul kan itu? Oh, kita buka Shopee dulu. Sumpah. Jangan pakai sumpah. Gimana sumpah?
Here we go again then. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pato. Marmoush. That's a little off target.
Boros nggak itu Bang?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Pato!
Oh,
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
itu monitornya.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Boros listrik nggak dia?
Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Kok saya begitu?
Neymar. Rice. Milan do have a a chance to counter here. Mateus. Now it's Pato. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. Ball looks a good one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that
Kalau gitu nggak terlalu kan?
Greenish, who's set up one goal so far.
Terlalu.
Great vision. And this is Pato.
Boom.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot
Coba nanti
expertly.
saya searching ya.
Way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Mau nyari monitor
Everything
kedua
is
ini.
going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat,
Ya.
at least for one.
Nggak baca komennya lewat HP nih.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Terus kalau monitor kedua itu nyambungnya pakai apa, Bang?
Kimmich does really well to win the ball
Sama
there.
monitor pertama.
Rice. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception. Kane. Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this?
Kalau PC-nya ada satu doang.
Saka.
Ya, PC saya ada satu doang.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Kane.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's found a way past. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly.
Ada satu ada yang nganggur sih. Ya, saya pakai display portnya, Bang.
And that is a little undercooked. Mateus, he's had a shot.
Langsung dua asis nggak tuh? ADMI-nya satu. Satu apa dua ya? Tapi yang pokoknya HDMI-nya masih nganggur dia, Bang. Soalnya saya pakai display port yang satu nyambungnya. Gimana, bisa kah?
Forced the very best out of the keeper.
Alexander Pato has totally shown his greedy streak. And
Enak
the
tuh,
boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Tapi memang WRT-nya itu bisa di nyungsepin ya, Bang ya? Nyungsepin lagi.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Apa itu namanya? Di portrait.
Bellingham. And he's straight offside.
Apa semua monitor bisa di portrait, Bang? Itu semua monitor ya? Atau soalnya saya Mari kita mengumpulkan pundi-pundi dulu.
75 minutes played.
Biar istri tidak curiga.
Mamouche picked out brilliantly.
Ini pakai. Ya offside dong.
That pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Oh, it's come loose. Mateus aims beyond the defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Threads one in. back in possession and ready to go again. Mateus! And that is a truly
Aduh,
outstanding save.
jangan,
Such good technique.
jangan.
Exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's having a shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Benar ya? Tadi 100 tadi. Sekarang usah 200 ya?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
They're up to 5
Le
corners
numéro
now.
22.
Bang Isi dirimu udah menikah loh.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 19. Owen.
Hello Bang. Semangat.
Halo bang.
Sudden chance to
Semangat,
counter.
iya semangat bang Arkai.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Thank you bangku, udah komen bangku.
Chouameni.
Aduh,
That has not gone well. Koundé.
wih, nyekil nggak tuh dia?
Van Dijk. Kimmich.
Bang, ngegol dulu bang, nanti baru nyekil bang.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple
Set dia nyekil dulu.
no more, no less.
5 minutes to add. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. That is very well defended. Now it's Pedro Neto, and he's on his way.
Baru dia bilang itu.
Pertahanan yang
Baru.
solid.
Iya,
It's run, in he goes again.
pertahanan sulit. Baru dibilang sulit udah dibobol saya bang Hai Setiawan.
To capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play as well.
That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Pato claiming
Ha 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 masih aman lah.
Masih aman, untungnya masih aman bang.
your reflections then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the
Bang
players carried out his
Bang
instructions.
Arya Setiawan.
Better, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings...
Cukup dulu ya, abang-abangku ya. Thank you abang-abangku. Thank you yang sudah di-invite saya. Yang gift tadi, thank you juga abang-abang.
Nunggu buka puasa ini.